welcome to your custom deep dive into the Flirting Bible by Fran Greene. So our mission today is to really demystify flirting and, transform it from this nerve-wracking gamble into just a fun, learnable skill that can enrich your daily social interactions.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, historically, our brains have treated social rejection like a literal threat to our survival. So putting yourself out there can feel, well, incredibly high stakes.
Right, exactly. Like stepping up to a roulette table where you either hit the jackpot or walk away bankrupt.
Oh,
But human connection really shouldn't be a gamble.
no, it shouldn't.
And that's the core philosophy we're unpacking today. Greene argues that flirting actually isn't about securing a date or a phone number at all.
Right. It's simply about making the other person feel special. And, taking that pressure off completely alters your physical presence.
Think of it like a casual game of catch, right? Just tossing the ball back and forth to enjoy the moment. You're not like trying to win a championship or throw a 100-mile-per-hour fastball on the first toss.
Yeah, because if you do that, the other person is just going to drop the ball and back away.
Exactly.
But ditching those mental roadblocks is really the first step to developing what she calls chutzpah and charm.
Wait, chutzpah and charm. I love that.
It's great, right? She points out this great example about dining alone. Like, people fear it because they think it broadcasts loneliness to the world. But actually, sitting alone without just scrolling on your phone forces you to be comfortable in your own skin.
Oh, wow, yeah. That trains your brain that you don't need a social crutch, right?
Exactly. So with that low-stakes mindset established, we can look at how to physically execute a flirtatious move. Greene introduces this thing called the flirtatious handshake.
Oh, I'm intrigued. How does that work?
Well, it involves a standard handshake, but while you're shaking with your right hand, you use your left hand to gently touch or maybe squeeze the back of the other person's hand.
Wait, hold on. Isn't a two-handed grab a bit intense for a first meeting? That sounds like a politician trapping you at a campaign rally or something.
I know, it totally could be if you execute it poorly. But the distinction is all in the pressure. The touch must be incredibly soft, very quick, and you have to pair it with a genuine smile.
Okay, so it's not a trap. It's just like a momentary spark.
Right. But it only works if you always maintain the perfect flirting zone.
Which is what exactly, like just not crowding them.
Precisely. It's a comfortable distance of about 18 inches to 4 feet. If you step closer than 18 inches, you enter the do not flirt zone.
Oh, because biologically that space is reserved for intimate relationships, right?
Exactly. Invade it too soon, and you bypass attraction entirely and head straight into triggering their threat response.
Okay, so you initiate this perfect handshake, you respect the zone, and now the ball is in their court. How do you decode their reaction? I know men do this preening thing where they adjust their clothes if they want to be noticed.
Yeah, men do this constantly without realizing it. A guy might subconsciously adjust his tie, fix his socks, or, puff out his chest.
Right, it's like an instinctual look-at-me move.
It is, yeah. But once you initiate, there's a much more surprising tell you should look for to read their reaction, and it's actually their feet.
Wait, really? The feet? Not like eye contact or something?
The feet rarely lie. Because they are the farthest body part from the brain, they carry the lowest cognitive load. We spend so much mental bandwidth policing our facial expressions that we just completely forget to censor our feet.
That is wild.
Yeah, so if their feet point toward you, they're interested. If they point toward the door, they subconsciously want out of the conversation.
I am definitely going to be looking at people's shoes from now on. But, it really highlights that flirting is just a playful, non-threatening way to connect with others.
Absolutely. The moment you stop worrying about the outcome, the entire dynamic changes for the better.
Right. You're just lobs the ball back and forth. Well, we'll wrap up and leave you with a final provocative thought to chew on today. Since our feet and our subconscious posture are always broadcasting our true, uncensored feelings, what accidental messages is your resting body language sending to the world right now, even when you aren't trying to flirt?